Hey y'all. Hey Cherish. How are you? I hope you're having a good day. Keita Love. Hey Love. How you doing, sweetie? Whew, it's a lot to talk about. And I know it's a last minute live, so I'm not expecting everybody to chime on unless they get notifications. But happy Saturday. Yay. Lisa. Hi. How are you? Girl. Woo. I'm doing. I'm doing. We're gonna get into all that. Um, thank y'all so much to everyone who's reached out. Hey, Auntie. Hi, boo. Happy Saturday. Keep it with the time. Hey, everybody. Um, so I'm gonna get into it. Let everybody know what's going on. Um, hold on. I got some things that I'm jotting down too, so I don't forget. Um, but thank y'all so much to everyone who has reached out. Your girl is I'm going through y'all. That's why I want to come on and do a quick video right quick. Um, I don't even know who's on live. Who did I interrupt? My apologies to whoever was on, because I'm normally at work, so I don't even know who's on right now, and I do apologize of whoever told I'm stepping on right now. But I'm not gonna be on long. I was gonna do an actual video and then post it, but I figured it'd be best just to come on and show face, so y'all know that I'm all right, but not all right, all at the same time. Okay. So I'm not gonna be on here long. Um, but your girl has been going through y'all. And this is in response to everyone who has reached out. I love you guys so much. I know she gonna pop in a minute, so I'm trying to wait. But Pooh, Auntie Still Classy is here. Keita Love is here. Miss A, Hope, thank you for that song, sweetie. When she pop on, the Crafted Corner, Crafting with Katrina. I know, Keita. I know, Auntie. I need to go hop on everybody live too, because I have missed y'all though. Great day. I have missed y'all. We haven't seen each other since my whole Father's Day thing, because after that I've been in training with my new job, which I'm gonna get in talk about that as well. But shout out to Pooh, Auntie Still Classy, Hope whenever she comes in, Miss A, Hope, Katrina, Keita Love, Wendy, my love bug, and my bestie who just popped in. Hey boo. Those are the main ones, and it's not a stab to nobody else, but they have my personal number, and they were the main ones that got in contact with me. Like, you good? We haven't heard from you. We haven't seen you. You haven't been in comments. Like, you good? What's going? What's good? What's popping? So, deep breath. It's been a lot. I think I'm all cried out for now. That's all I've been doing. But your girl has been going through. First of all, you haven't seen me because of both jobs. Yeah, I already know about the other job that I told y'all about, which is funny because now he's slowly getting staff. Funny how that's working. But I started my new job, so our training for that is first thing in the morning. So from like 8 to 4. And with me having to work both of them back to back a couple of days when all this happened that I'm gonna tell you guys about. So I would leave the training and go straight to work. So you took about a full day. So basically from 8 in the morning to 11 o'clock at night, guys. So the first thing was your girl was mentally and physically tired. Like, just mentally and physically beat down tired. But again, like I said, I have a goal that I'm trying to achieve. I thank God, for God giving me what I needed. A place to stay, a roof over my head, lights, water, food, all the things that I need. But your girl wants a house and goings to get one. Okay, so if that means you got me working day and night. If that's what I got to do, baby, to get to where I want, then I got to do my part. Because faith without the works. Okay, so I got to get in there and I got to do what I got to do. Okay, so yeah, it's been a lot, y'all. So all this goes into play. Everything I'm going to tell y'all all happened this week, including the job. So trying to hold a poker face. So, guys, I've had 3 deaths back to back in my family. And when I say back to back, I mean within 24 hours of each other. So, back to back. That, and you still have to show up to work because they not gonna care. You still got to be there. Bills still got to be paid. Thank you, Lisa. But I still had to maintain my poker face, and each one of them hit different, which I'm gonna break down. Thanks, Keita. So, training started on Sunday of last week, but I didn't have to come in until Monday because it's different parts of the hotel. And yeah, I know, bestie, I know. Hey, Crystal. So the new job, guys, if you have not ever heard or seen or been inside the Moxie, we have always said Marriott, baby. Every day, all day. It has always been Courtyard by Marriott, the Residence Inn by Marriott, Spring Hill by Marriott. No, baby. Say it right, okay? Marriott. I'm looking at her like, what's the Marriott? We've been saying it wrong. And like the whole room was like, right, for real, because I thought it was. She was like, some say Marriott, but the correct way to say it is Marriott. Ooh, sorry. Yes, Keita. Okay, it's different. So, funny story, guys, backstory, and all this goes together. Everything, because I'm finding out about death of family members during the transition of jobs. Okay, so all this is taking place. I saw the hotel when it first was being built. The first thing that came to my mind was, that's the gentrification squad. Because you put it right next to the transportation center. Transportation center, baby, is Sketchville, USA. And then it's right next to the basketball arena. So they have to. Wendy the Wizard. Hey, my Wendy lover. Hey, boo. So I know gentrification is coming because that transportation center, it is the Charlotte hub. It's the main spot where people that even have to go to work or, that actually don't sell drugs for a living. Yeah, you go there too. All that's mixed up in there. And they have real security in the building also. So like it's different. Put it to you like this. The hotel is smack dab across the street. I'm talking about the distance between me talking to you and these pictures. That's how close it is. So first thing I thought about, when I saw the hotel going up, and I'm like, oh, child, they finna move that whole building. They finna pick all that up, move that clean on out the way, because there's no way that's going to be right next to that. And the type of crowd that we're possibly going to attract in this building, nah, it ain't going to work. It ain't gonna work at all. Even the hotel that I'm at now, when I tell people, hey, if you go into the basketball arena, please go around. Do not walk through that hub. Or if you do, hold hands real tight, look straight ahead, do not make eye contact, because it is, y'all, even I hate coming through there. Okay. Remember that one video I showed one night where I was finna go there to get on the bus to go home, and somebody had just got shot and killed there. And they had shut down the whole thing. So it's like, even though they have security, but security the same age as the crime, what are they gonna do? So, but anyway, I saw the building going up, and I automatically was like, okay, this gonna be different. Another thing I realized too, being here in Charlotte, everything is big. It has to be big and extravagant than the next. It's like, why y'all can't just have regular hotels that start on the ground? Like, why you gotta be building stuff all the way up? Ain't nobody finna go way up there. But let's go back to, remember Hell Hotel that we all prayed together, that I got in before Joe Clark came and took over. Remember that management system that hired me on the spot, guys? All right. So, thanks, Lisa Boo. They left there and went to this location. So, they're at this particular hotel that was coming up. So, mind you, I never burn bridges, okay? Because you never know. I may need the person that's on the other side of it. Thank God that management system, we still cool to this day. Now there's some bridges I don't cross back over. All this goes into everything. But so with me being at the location I'm at now, the one where I showed y'all at the view and stuff, and where I'm just there by myself, even though it gets busy, people really want to come to work and stuff. So I'm there. And as I started noticing, the buddy system, these people halfway want to come to work, or they come to work and they don't work. Like, I'm not gonna be the only one that's doing it. I'm just not. I'm not gonna carry a hotel to the next level. Nah. I'm not doing that. So in the midst of that, I'm hitting up. I'm putting text message out. Hey, when y'all opening? Are you still open? Do you have a position open? And I was told, matter of fact, I do, and I would absolutely love to have you over here. That was the response. Matter of fact, if you can, training starts this week, which was last week. So we enter our second week. Because we got a soft opening on the 26th. So she was like, just come to the training class. We'll deal with everything else later. So that was the first part of the video when I showed y'all the view when you first come up. Because y'all, I'm like, I said, well, where the front desk at? Because I'm looking up at it. So she was like, oh, we up there on the 13th floor. On the who? And she started laughing. She was like, are you afraid of heights? No, I'm afraid of falling. What you mean? Like, and that's exactly how I said it. And I'm like, what? Okay, so where the rooms at? So the rooms start on level 5 through 12. So I'm sitting here and I'm like, okay, well, so I go in and we up there, y'all. And when I tell you, my jaw dropped, because I was like, yo, what is this? Y'all, I promise you, when I get a chance to do a full video after we open, my honest opinion, and I said it in the meeting and majority of people agreed, it's like being on a cruise ship. It literally is. It's like being on a cruise ship except we on land. That's exactly how I feel. Because the check-in level is more of a vibe, a lounge. And for those of y'all that have been on cruise ship, the Lido deck, the top part of the ship is where it's at. That's where the party at. That's where they want everybody to go. That's where you have your sail away parties. That's where everything takes place. So, the only thing we're missing is a pool. That's the only thing we're missing. Everything else is literally cruise ship worthy. From the way the hallways are and the way the staterooms are built. Child, them rooms. Look at me to my staterooms like that. The rooms is, it ain't my type of hype. But the people that's gonna come through the building, that's on them. So, but just the view and the experience alone, guys, I was like, okay, God, okay, I see what you're doing. Hey, Monique, Hey, baby. Hey, Ashley. Yeah, baby, that view is something different. That's something. Whether you got sunrise or sunset, and the way the city of Charlotte lights up at night, guys. Oh man, I'm here for it. So this is one of those like, okay, God, I see you out here. I said change the view, but good Lord, I didn't know we were gonna go that high. But however, God, you got and told y'all to be very specific, like the ocean, on what you ask God for, cause He gonna give it to you. If you say you want to think big, okay, when He plants your behind on the top of that mountain, don't be surprised. You didn't say how big or how small. So I was like, oh, this is what we doing. This where I'm going. You get no complaints from me. I'm here for it. So training has started. I am life of the party. Like I'm like so. One of the mottos is we don't call them guests. We call them fun hunters because of the way the rooms and stuff is set up. Like everybody comes to there. It's like they're on a fun adventure. We don't want you to be in your room. You're supposed to be out here at the bar with us because we got different fun nights during the week. We got stuff that we do daily, during the week, and during the month. Like it's a whole different vibe. Okay, pray for it and pray about it, baby. Hey, I mean, choose your words carefully. Because when I said take me higher, I was not expecting to be on the 13th floor. So I've been having to be in training, guys, because this is a whole different hotel, period. I've stayed at a Marriott, but I've never worked for Marriott. Okay? I've always been a Hilton girl. My first ever job was an extended stay. Like I told you, it's a Fort Jackson location. And then I crossed over to the Hilton World. And then the Omni Hotel here in Charlotte. But other than that, I've always been Hilton. So this is a brand new experience, period. Outside of just the hotel itself, but learning the system. And not to mention, honey, oh man, Keita, it's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. I'm praying. Because you know how, and I'm not putting a negative energy out there, but I'm just saying, you know how someone or something, like even a commercial you'll see, they'll hype something up so bad to you, like, oh, I got to go get that. And then you get it like, that's what this is. I'm praying that that's not what this is. Because you know how they're going to say all the things because they want people to come in the building to be just as excited as they are. Right, honey, I'm surprised there's a 13th floor. I know, you're right. And that's what they said. They want to be different. Well, y'all got that out of the way. Because normally, like you said, yep, it's 12 and then 14. 13 don't even exist in the elevator. You're right. But they said this is a different vibe and a different experience. Going to what they said, the motto is we're thoughtful while having fun and spirited. But when they said spirited, I was like, you mean spirited? And I did the spirit fingers. They cracked up. The whole room lost it. And I was like, yeah, from here on out, that's what we're going to do. So whenever we go back, we'll go through maybe like 30 more minutes, whatever. So she was like, okay. She said, so what's the motto? She'd point somebody and be like, thoughtful. Oh, we have fun. She's like, Mimika. And we spirited. That was me. This is day one. There go my baby. What up, sis? It's okay, boo. You good. Focus on the road. I got you. You know how we do. That's why we have a replay, boo. You good. Hey, Lady Diva. Hey, everybody. Thank y'all for popping in because I know y'all was chilling with the DCA squad. And I think I said Miss Rochelle was on. So this is another one of my improv type lives just to come in and kind of let everybody know what I'm going, what's going on and what I'm going through. Because once again, shout out to everyone who's hit me up. Thank y'all so much. So 90% of it has been work. 10% has been heavy. And I'm going to continue to break that down. So I'm at work, guys. And I'm like, yes, spirited. Like, oh my God, this is so cool. This is that and the other. Like, we having fun. Going back to you, Keita, also it's because it's the previous management that I already adored. So I'm working around the people that I were already comfortable with working with, okay? And I'm reading the room. I know who gonna last and who not. And it's two of them. I'm like, please don't put them on my shift because I could tell we're not gonna vibe at all. But y'all, it is a very vibrant and alive building. It's going to be alive. Imagine this painting back here on steroids. That's how their artwork is. Like I said, I can't give y'all all of everything because they haven't put it out there yet. Their social media world is working, promoting, getting everybody so we can have a nice soft opening. But y'all, it's a cruise ship on land on the 13th floor. That's the best way I can describe it. But so this is like the first week I'm in there, and I'm like, yo, because I started late because, like I said, when I contacted my previous manager, training had started that Sunday. I came in on Monday, the day after Father's Day. So I came in on Monday. This is where that 10% gonna come in at. So, oh no, back up. Before I came to training, I'm at work at the other job. And I'm there at work, but on my way to work, guys, I get a text message on my phone. Have you spoken to such and such? And I'm like, it's one of my cousins. And I'm like, nah, why? And it's like, well, go to Facebook. And I barely go to Facebook. Yeah, I go to Facebook to post stuff or, promote stuff or whatever. But other than that, I really don't. Thank you. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Pooh. So, y'all, I'm on my way to the other job that I'm probably going to put in my notice. I don't know. We're going to see. But I'm on my way there when I found out that one of my cousins took his life. Now, I knew, I'm going to say I saw this coming, but it's going to come. Because my aunt, which is his mom, who passed away last year, he took that very hard. And Tony is the baby of the clan, so it's 6 of them. Tony's the baby. I grew up with 3 of them. 2 of them are older than me, but I still grew up around them. So I know more of them than I knew of Tony, who died. But I knew Tony as the little kid. They used to always follow us around too. So like, I can't say, oh yeah, that's my cousin. I can't say that. I can say, oh my God, this is my cousin. This is the brother of my cousins that I know. And they are like this. It is a true brotherhood. So it broke every last one of them. This is Monday. I'm at work when I find out about it. And I'm like, excuse me, no, I'm in training when I find out about it because I have to go to the other one. Okay. I'm at training. When I found out about the other one, we were on break. And I'm going to my phone and I'm like, oh Lord. So I instantly go to, my cousins that I know. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. This is not one of those you say, are you okay? Like it's bad enough you still trying to get past your mom. And now your baby brother. So it's one of those like, oh hell. So I done gone from spirited to hey ho. So I'm in class now. The spirit has left the building. Okay. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh hell. Oh no, I gotta go back in class. Okay, I gotta suck it up. Gotta get back in class. All right. Let's continue. Yay! Let's continue. Okay, bet. Then I have to leave and go to the job. So I go to work, guys, and I'm like, hey, Miss K, okay? I'm at work, guys, and it's starting to hit. Like, oh man, my cousin. My cousin just killed himself. Like, and it's starting to hit. It's starting to hit. It's starting to feel. So now I'm at work. But I got the poker face on. I'm good. And I'm like, okay, it's like, you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I heard that, thank you, baby. I was like, okay, you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm good. Monday, they come and go. I'm still wearing it, but I'm still trying to process it. Cause it's like, I know Tony, but I don't know Tony like that. But I know everybody else surrounded by it. Okay, so I'm like, all right, bet. Go home, get myself together. I'm good. Tuesday done gone by, feel a little bit better. Wednesday, I'm in training. Because remember, I go from training to job number 2. That's why I said all this goes together as far as the job is concerned. And I'm trying to enjoy this moment that God has me in as far as the view, this hotel, this whole experience, all the things. Wednesday, the phone. Now, mind you, as soon as we get in, we got to turn our phones off or turn them on vibrate, silent, or whatever. My phone is in my bag, and it is going crazy. Every 5 minutes. And so she was like, she's trying to teach the class, and so, but mind you, it's on vibrate. So she's like, okay, do you need to take that? And I'm like, it can wait till my break. She was like, are you sure? Because it keeps, I said, well, hold on. So I lift my phone up and I look. And one of my homegirls, she was like, Chosen called me ASAP. I look at the phone. I look up at her, the instructor. I was like, can I step outside? She was like, yeah, please. And like, she wasn't trying to be mean or nothing, but it was distracting. If you talking, then you talking, like, I step out and go down the hall. What's up? She was like, girl, Sean gone. Sean who? I don't know why people do that. it ain't a few Seans that everybody know. Sean who? What are you talking about? She was like, Sean. As in my cousin Sean? Big homie? She said, yeah. Y'all. 24 hours. That one was a punch to the jaw. That one took the wind out of me. So I had to sit down for a second. I had to. Thank you, Keita. I had to sit this one out. Thank you, Mama K. Okay. Give me a second. Hold on. Sean, if you Google Sean A. Johnson, Columbia, South Carolina, he's gonna pop up. Was big into the bike club in South Carolina. So you are not going to say my cousin's name and not a person in Columbia don't know him. This is impossible. It's just not. I go to Facebook, y'all, and within a matter of seconds, he's viral. Dag dog. Damn big homie. Rest in peace. Gonna miss you. And I'm like, hold on. Because now I got questions. Who, what, when, where, and how. But then I hear, hey, Miss Mika, you coming? Yeah, I'm coming. Sorry. Now I have to sit in this shit. Excuse my French. But I'm sitting here and I'm like, what? Thank you. Thank you, sis. I know, baby. I know. I'm sitting there, and y'all, I'm literally just looking out of the window. Like, I'm dazed. Like somebody literally just took the breath out of my body. Like, literally, I'm just sitting there. To the point where, even the person next to me was like, "You okay? Huh? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good." Even Miss Amanda, eventually, that's the instructor, she was like, "Miss Mickey, you okay?" "Yeah. Yes, ma'am. I'm fine. I'm fine. Go ahead. I'm fine. Yeah." Yeah, I didn't process it. I didn't know how. I didn't know. Now, mind you, I just told you I didn't know one on Monday, but Sean was my everything. We graduated high school and college together. I even got him a job when I was working in South Carolina as the shuttle driver. And oh my God, that was my heart. You hear me? Mind you, no, we didn't talk all the time like that, but whenever we talked, baby, we talked. What you got going on, cuz? You don't come to the Queen City like he's loud like that. You wanna know where my personality come from? There it is. That's the male version of it. Y'all coming through. And he meant that. And when I say come through strong. The entire back club pulling up. And it's like, sir, I said bring you and some of your friends. I didn't know you was going to bring half of South Carolina with you. Like, what are we doing? Like, y'all, that happened. But then I'm at work. I still got to hold it. Because this is a new experience for me. And I don't want it to come across as, oh, this is too much for her. She can't handle this. We need to get her. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, these people don't know me. But I went from being the loudest person in the room to mute. It's Wednesday. I'm at work. So I go to job. Leave there and I go to job number 2. Job number 2. When I tell y'all I'm a zombie, I'm a zombie. So I'm there. We're working 3 to 11 shift. So that's another reason why I've been MIA too, because I would go to training from 8 to 2:30, leave there, go to work, get off at 11, repeat. So this has been also my last couple of weeks since you guys last seen me too. So like I said, 90% exhausted, 10% numb. So Wednesday, my heart, somebody has it in their hand. They haven't completely dropped it yet, but they still holding it. So I'm like, I can do this. I got this. I can do all things through Christ, right? I can do. And this is me, literally. I swear on everything. Like, I'm walking to work. I can do this. I can do all things. I can do all things. I'm okay. And it's only 3 blocks I have to walk. But I know people probably look at me like, is she okay? Because this is out loud. This is out loud. Like, I don't know if I'm convincing myself or if this God, I'm telling him to activate. Like, I can do this. I can do this. I can do all things. Because Christ gives me strength. I can do all things. I am okay. This too shall pass. I am okay. This is me having a full-fledged mental breakdown. But I can't, because life is still lifing, and I have to continue to go along with life. I'm at work, and I'm just checking people in. You know, what's your name? Okay. Hi. Welcome to Home So Sweet. Have you stayed with us before? Oh, perfect. I have to keep going, guys. I can't. The lady from sales, remember when I told you that want me to make some baskets for her clients? She's louder than life. The room commands it. Hey, sugar, how you doing today? And I just looked at her and I was like, oh, I'm okay. I'm fine. Because I can do all things through Christ. I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm And she was like, baby, what's wrong? Huh? Nothing. No, I'm fine. I'm okay. I can do all things through Christ. I'm fine. She hugged me. And I broke. Remember, she's larger than life now. Remember, she's, oh my God, and to the point she's like, go to my office, close the door, take as much time as you need. I was like, no, I got this, I got it. She's like, go to my office, close the door, take as much time as you need. I was like, I'm fine, I'm okay. She physically walked me to her office and closed the door behind her. And guys, I'm still repeating it. Like, I'm fine. I can do all things. I'm okay. I'm fine. This too shall pass. Okay. Breathe. Suck it up. I'm fine. Breathe. Suck it up. I'm fine. Okay. I'll go to the bathroom. Wash my face. I'm fine. I can do this. Okay. I'm fine. This is Wednesday this week. I get myself together, go to the bathroom, put some water on my face, and fine. So she was like, you gotta work tomorrow? Yeah, I'll be here. She was like, no, you won't. I looked at her, I was like, nobody else is gonna do it. She said, well, we're gonna figure that out. I need you to go home and take some time and get yourself together, sweetie. I don't know what it is that you're going through, but you're not gonna go through it here, okay? We got it. Okay. Are you gonna be okay the rest of the day? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine, because I only had like 10 arrivals left, guys. So I was like, I can do this. I'm fine. She goes in the back. Mind you, my manager at the time, he's on a conference call with all of our hotels and stuff. So like he can't, he's like on the phone, but we have a two-way mirror. So like if you stand up or if you move, like the motion light and stuff will go on. So I see him standing, because she goes in the back to say something to him. And I found out now that she told him that I'm going to call somebody in to cover her shift for her tomorrow. So this is towards the end of the day for him. It's about 7-ish. Thank you, Hope. This is still Wednesday. So he comes to the front desk, guys. You know, I got my hand right here, and I'm typing. He puts his hands on top of mine. And I know he did this to try to break the ice, because he was like, well, I would hug you, but I saw what happened when you got hugged. And of course, it kind of made me smile. And so he was like, okay, at least that worked. And I was like, I'm okay. He was like, no, that was not okay. Not from what I saw. And he was like, do you want to talk about it? And I was like, I'm fine. I mean, I just had 2 cousins die back to back, but I'm fine. I'm okay. He was like, what? Wait. No, that's not fine. That's not okay. And I'm like, Pooh, please watch the road, baby. Watch the road. Watch the road. It's okay, baby. I'm good. I'm good. We talked it through. I'm good. But I just want to come on for everyone. Definitely that's been reaching out. So I was like, you know what? Let me just put it out there. Because, yeah, I have been MIA. So like I said, it's been 90% because of work, 10% because it's heavy. And if you have to pull, please pull over till you get it together, baby. Okay? Please. So this is all Wednesday. So he comes out there. So he was like, well, me and Pam, we got the rest of the week covered. Just take you some time. And I was like, are you sure? He was like, ma'am. Oh my God. I'm like, okay. Thank you. Thank you. So I was like, I'll be careful, you know, I'll be okay the rest of the day. It's only 10 arrivals left. And it's about 7. I get up at 11. So I had only a few more to check in, okay? So, and they did, Katrina, which is why this next part is going to hurt. About, like I said, about putting in my notice, or I may, you know, stay on board. I don't know. We're going to see. But this is Wednesday, guys. So I finally get home, and I'm still like, okay. And like I told Wendy, and I told a couple of you guys before, take your cape off and be human and have that moment. And I did. I put my cape on the wall. I sat down, guys, and it just came and came and came and came to the point, like when I went on social media, even I saw Sean, because like I said, we went to high school together. So I have a high school page that I created because a lot of us from high school still keep in contact. Thank you, Mama K. Okay. Thanks, Mika. Hey, baby. Welcome. And then my college, we still keep in contact too. So he's out there, guys. It went viral. So I'm commenting under everybody's page, and I'm like, this is not reality. Like this one ain't real. I'm not gonna accept this one. And the comments was like, unfortunately, yeah, you're gonna have to. So I reached out to one of our closest friends and the family member, the one that was texting me. And so I was like, what happened? Was it a motorcycle accident? Please tell me he wasn't on his bike. So she was like, we don't know yet. Somebody said something like he had a stroke. A what? A stroke? Lies. Not at the tender age of 55. I know y'all lying. Oh no, I know y'all lying. Not the health junkie guru that lived in the gym. I know you lying. Hey, Sedona. So I'm like, nah. So I'm gonna wait till the smoke clear to find out, what really happened. So this is Wednesday. Thursday, I got to get up. And I'm like, all right, God, at least I know I don't have to go to the second one. Just let me get through the first one. Let me get through training. Just let me get through training. I'm good. I come in, and they kind of could tell the light was out. It was like, yo, you, one of the trainers, so she was like, Miss Mika, if I may, are you okay? And I told her, I said, no, ma'am, I just had a big death in the family. She was like, oh my God, are you okay? And I was like, I don't know yet, but I will be. Thank you. So she's like, well, if you need to take the day, sweetie, you just let us know. We're fine. We give you the whole booklet. You can figure it out. And I was like, you're fine. Just let me get through the day. This is Thursday. I just told her about the death on Wednesday. Thursday, I'm in class. This time I turned the phone on Do Not Disturb. Because I'm like, I cannot be disturbed at this moment. Okay? Because this day we're learning how the system actually works. Definitely for someone like me, because this is my first time at this company. Some people, this is more of a refresher course, but I'm like, I need to pay attention to everything now. We have our first 15-minute break. I go turn the volume up on the phone, child. Ding, ding, ding. I'm like, oh, Lord. So I'm thinking people are still calling for Sean. Driven. I'm thinking people are still calling for Sean. I see I got a missed call from my dad. That's a whole different conversation. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to still call him the word dad. Okay. So I text my brother, and I was like, please call him and let him know that I'm in training and I cannot talk. Because the way our dad is set up, if you do not stop what you're doing and answer that phone when he called, all hell gonna break loose. Okay? And I'm not dealing with that. That's a whole different conversation. So I text my brother immediately, and I was like, please call and let him know that I'm in training. I will try to call if I get a break. So he was like, oh, okay. He said he probably called you by Erica. I was like, what now? Is she back in the hospital? What happened? Sis, no, they found her dead in her apartment. Man, listen. I hit the floor. The bottom literally came out of me. I hit the floor. Like I just slid down on the side of the wall. And I just sat there. Mind you, we're on break, so people are not like around me, but there's people like on the other side and they can kind of see. So if you're looking from a distance, it's like I just sat down. Not fell. So I'm like, hold on. Can you call me? And he was like, give me a few. Sis, I'm at work. So when he finally called, I was like, say what now? And he said, yeah, they did a wellness check because she hasn't been answering her phone for a couple of days. And they found her dead in her apartment. This is Thursday. I told y'all what Monday looked like, what Wednesday felt like, but Thursday punched me straight in my gut. I'm just sitting there like, nah, this ain't reality. This is not. So I go in one of the bathroom stalls and I'm like, I can't do this right now. I cannot. Now, mind you guys, I'm not close to her. Her and I fell out some years back over some money that she stole. And we never really made it right, which is fine because she has had a history of wronging several family members. And I'm not trying to, put dirt on her name or anything, but I wasn't like, oh, I have to automatically, like, this is my cousin, it wasn't one of those. But, however, this is my best friend, favorite niece, aka my Grammy. And y'all know how I feel about my 90-year-old. This is also my auntie. This is her first child that she has to bury. She's 82. It's for them that I hurt. So I have to hold this. Okay? I have to hold this. While I'm still at work. I'm not enjoying this no more. Because remember, I was holding my heart. What? So on my lunch break, I call my great auntie. One of the strongest women that I know. I know she has her name stamped in heaven. I know she going. Her and Grammy. Her and her best friend gonna be right there. Because she was like, I'm fine, baby. She said, because I know she's no longer hurting. I know God she had Crohn's disease. And I'm like, man, you okay? She was like, I'm gonna be okay, baby. Because God got me. And I can do all things through Christ. Remember, that was what I was saying on Wednesday. So I'm sitting here like, oh, Lord have mercy. Thank you, Keela. But now I have to find my inner strength for these two. Because even though her and I may not have rocked together, this is the biggest, one of the biggest blow to this family. Just because I didn't rock with her does not mean nothing. When I tell you, Erica, Nicole, Benson, that's her name, the family is severely affected by this death. So it's one of those, like, I want to pull up for them. I want to pull up for Sean, but mentally I can't. I'm not, I can't. Because in my reality, he's still here. So I'm not ready to cross over to that reality yet. I'm not. I'm not. So that's me being selfish for my mental right now. I'm not. Because that reality is taking place right now in South Carolina. I can't. But when my aunt told me, because my cousin has been in Atlanta for pretty much all her life. I know, sis, and I'll promise you, baby, your whole sleeve will be soaked. She's been in Atlanta pretty much all her life. She's a flight attendant for 20-something years with Delta. And thank you, Mama K, okay? Thank you. So when my aunt said, well, I'm bringing my baby home, which is South Carolina for us, because that's what the family is. And then she was like, oh, sweetie, if you have any pictures of her, whether y'all were together or just in general, send them to me, because I want to, we're going to use those for her memorial. Well, huh? Yeah, thank you, Steph. What do you mean? We're not doing a funeral? We can't. What do you mean? This is Thursday. Lunch break. Well, baby, your cousin was dead for a couple of days. So when they finally found her, my aunt identified her child by a tattoo and a necklace that she always wears. They don't know how long she was dead. So she had already started decomposing, and the funeral home said there's nothing we could possibly do to kind of make it look normal. So it's best that you do a closed casket. I was done. You find out that your child is deceased and you're unable to look at her and give your final goodbyes because the coroner said I would not want that image in my head as a parent. So, ma'am, at your age, I will not. So even though her and I may not have rocked with each other, there's no way in hell I would wish that on anybody. Definitely for a parent to go through that. So that's why she asked for pictures, because this is how we're going to remember her. Laughing and vibrant, dazzling events is in the building. Hi. This is how we want to remember her. So for those that I spoke to by phone, I was going to pull up for the ones in the room that are not going to handle this. It's okay now. But that moment, mm-mm. And this is my aunt's first child that she's having to bury. I think Erica is the middle. Kevin, Trenda, Erica, Tina, Johnny. Correct. She's the middle. Hey, sis. Okay. Watch the road, baby. Be careful. But to have to bury any one of your kids, I couldn't even attempt to imagine that pain. I can't. I don't know what to do mentally, because to me it'd be disrespectful for someone that I know I didn't quite communicate with in the living to pull up during death like, oh my God, that's my cousin. That's not me. That's not who I am. It's the people in the room that I still love. That's who I will pull up for. My granny, this is one of her favorite nieces. I would have to pull up or try to pull up for her because my aunt's not going to take it well. Even though our other 4 of my aunt children would be there, this is their sister. They're not going to handle it well. Have too many cousins that grew up with her, was raised together in the same house. Like, we are, despite of things that may go on, we do have a tight-knit family. Some of us may not agree on certain things, but for the most part, that does not put, like, if I have an issue with her, I have an issue with her. Not the whole family. That's between you and her. The rest of us, on the other hand, and that's how it is. Her death is the 3rd hardest one. We've had too many. Hers is the 3rd hardest one that's going to be felt. Sean's is happening right now. It started at 2 o'clock. Graham's is going to go down, sign the book. But even still, with that, because now they have to figure out what's the next step. Do I go ahead and cremate my child, or do I bury the figment of, like, what happens? This is my lunch break. I'm not good. Not good. Thursday, I'm there. The rest of the day, I'm a zombie. I spent more time staring out the window at the amazing view that God has gifted me. And I'm just looking like the answers is going to just appear from the wind that's blowing by. Like, I know we're not supposed to question why, but why? So many. One time. Like that. Why them? What happened? Yeah. All that. Friday, I have to go in still. Because Thursday, I just got to get through the day. This is what God did on Thursday. We were supposed to start on the system, and the system wasn't ready yet. So they sent everybody home. Thank you. I cried all the way home, and I cried when I got home, because I could not. So then Friday, yesterday, I finally told everybody in the room, as far as, the leaders, the trainers and stuff. And we don't call them management, we call them leaders. So went to my team lead and I told her, what happened, what was going on. And even she was like, okay, that's why she said, I thought you had sat down, but it looked like you was forced to sit down. So she was like, sweetie, why are you here? And the other lady next to her, she was like, no, how are you here? She said, because I want to break down for you. Go home. I was like, I can't. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And if anybody got something to say about it, they can come see me. They can come see me, and they can kiss my ass. That's how she said it. Exactly how she said it. Exactly how she said it. She's like, no, I would not. Just whenever you get a chance, if you can come in Sunday, maybe Monday, a little bit earlier, we'll go through it. Miss Green, please go home. Are you sure? She kind of gave me that mama look, and I was like, okay. I grabbed my stuff, y'all. I came home. I called my sister, so I rode around with her. We went out a little bit on yesterday. I told her, even my sister cried. But I took today, guys, I slept in. I realized how tired I was. I got in here about 5. I think 6 o'clock I was out. I don't know. I can't remember who I spoke to first. I think I spoke to Pooh on Thursday or Friday. I don't know. I know I responded to a couple of phone calls, and I know I was gone in bed at least by 6 or 7, if that, guys. I had nothing left. Nothing. Shout out to my key to love. She texts me. Pooh texts me to hit me up. Hope, thank you so much for that song. That song was beautiful. I didn't even know who that artist was, so I'm going to look them up. So thank you. I spoke to Katrina. She called me this morning. So thank y'all. You guys, oh my God, you guys are truly rock stars. Truly. But I took today for me. And for you guys that's telling me to pray, I am. Because I'm asking God, help me do what's best for me. Because I want to go to whatever we're going to do for Erica. I want to go for the family's sake. But for my mental, you know how they say if you read the room? I know if I read the room, that room is going to be broken. And the people that are in that room, they break, I'm going to break. But when I break, or if, I don't know if I will be able to be repaired. And I don't mean that like in a bad way, because of the fact that I've been holding this for so long. I'm scared to break. I can't afford to. We open next week. I gotta get through this. I gotta push through. I gotta do all things. I gotta be strong. I gotta keep going. I know, Auntie, I am. I know, Katrina. Thank you. So that's what I did today, guys. I just took today for me, or for God and me. Just help me get through. Because y'all already know He don't bring us to, not to bring us through. Just help me to get through and to lean not on my own understanding, because I don't understand it right now. I don't get it. And I'm angry, I'm sad, I'm mad, I don't know what to feel or how to feel. But whatever that feeling is, I'm just asking God, just one day at a time, help me. Help me. Because y'all, this, that 10% is heavy as hell. It was like, remember how my best friends died back to back, but I celebrated for them because they were no longer suffering. But to have it like that, when you don't see it coming, and it's like, whoa, wait, what? How? Wait, huh? What the, y'all? So Hope, that song, it hit. It hit today. Thank you. Dazzling, thank you. I just don't know. But I do know it's gonna get better. It's just about when. And to make sure that I don't sit in it too long. But guys, this one, both of them in there right. All three, because it's the same family and it's back to back. But Sean was here, right here, was and is. Erica, no matter what part of the family you turn, she's there. So, yeah, definitely. Keep your girl most definitely lifted. Because I do need to be lifted. Because God has given me an amazing experience as far as His job is concerned. And guys, I'm not even in the headspace to enjoy the view, because the view is really, really cloudy. It's a thick, condensed fog that I can't see my way through. Even though I know I'm going to get through it, guys, it's just, it's a lot on your girl, man. So instead of like calling or texting everyone, I say, you know what? Let me pull up on my peeps, let them know what's going on. So I'm okay. I just gotta get there. But through it all, I know. So that's what's been going on with your girl. Hate to be Debbie Downer today. That's what's been going on. So yeah, definitely just keep me lifted up. I'm gonna go to training in the morning. I'm just taking time for me today So if anyone like tries to call or whatever and I don't answer, just know that I'm okay. I'm just I'm just gonna have a God in me day, basically. Um so that's it. I love y'all. Um Joy cometh in the morning. I know, Lisa. I don't know which morning, but I know it's coming. I know. I have a lot of prayer warriors. Yeah, and 200 and 300 agree. Yeah. Thank you. The power in prayer. Thank you so much, Lady Diva. Thank you, Wendy Lovebug. Thank you. I know. So that's what's been going on with your girl. And I got this though. I'm a champ. So y'all go out. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'm gonna try to hit up these Bath and Body Works sales just because I want them for myself. So I love y'all. I love every last one of y'all. Thank y'all so much. So much. I appreciate you more than you know. Trust me, y'all have reached out more than my family did. That says a lot, okay? But I know, baby, we got this. This too shall, is, and will pass eventually. So, until next time, my friends, I love you too, Hope. Thank you. I love each and last one of you guys. Thank you so much. And I hit with you up. Okay. I know, Keita. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much. I'm gonna try to do. I pull up on Tuesday. I'll let you know. Um, we'll see. But if not, you guys have a great rest of your day. Auntie Still Classy. I'll be in the chat tonight for the session. But you guys have a great night. A great rest of your day. Stay out these people's stuff. I'm finna go online and do my Bath and Body Works haul because that's the only time I really like to go shopping for myself. Plus others because I love Bath and Body Works. So, okay, baby. So until next time, my friends, TTFN. Thank you. Until next time.